Ẹ káàárọ̀ ọmọ ní trade ideas and signal yín ti dé o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ wo bó ṣe ń lọ. Okay, welcome here. Welcome to today's trade ideas and signal. So this was our trade yesterday. When I drop analysis yesterday, this happened to be our trade in the market. So we have a nice movement down into this particular level. From our analysis yesterday, we talked about hedging this buy, and I wasn't expecting price to this level to hold price into the highs. I'm expecting a deeper retracement. If not, if peradventure this level actually hold, because we still have a lot of something down here, and this line perfectly with the 50% daily range of daily. So this happens to be our trade. And don't mind my picture here. I'm not on seat, so I just have to improvise. So this happens to be our trade yesterday. We did analyze that price is coming down, and we have some retracement back into the levels now. We have some retracements back into the level that we picked yesterday, but we can see that we have a very nice entry from our major trade here. So what we're going to do basically is the fact that is we're just going to continue and flow with the markets. There is something that happened here that we can just easily take something from. So, but before we go, this is just a this is eléyìí nǹkan tá a ṣe báyìí. Our current analysis is just to build up on what happened yesterday. And our analysis yesterday, we pick a buy from here. If you watch the video, you will understand this place. If you then we pick a sell into the level. If peradventure price hits this particular level before going forward. But as you can see, during yesterday night, news at 8:30, federal speech of the US, we have a very nice pickup from our entry in, and it continued to surge into the ice. But we had 1 to 4 here, but our 1 to 5 wasn't hit before price continued to move into the ice. But based on what the price is doing on 4 hour, I believe that price can just continue to come down. We can still eat TP with our sell because the way the buy is going with what is happening here. So what we're just going to do is to do a proper new analysis on another something, and that's the reason why I have EURUSD picked on 3 different brokers. So this is forex.com something, but the reason why I didn't use forex.com is because there is no opening gap here. So the price just fill it up itself. So that's the reason why I don't use it. We want to deal with something that is realistic with what happened. Yeah. So this is where we are currently in the markets. And as you can see, we pick a buy from this level. We pick a buy from this level. Pick a buy from this level. And our buy is going already. Then we pick a sell. We had a sell from here yesterday. And they said it's still intact in the market. So these are the levels that we are caught up in. So our buy can continue to move forward and our sell can still come down. But with the kind of reaction we have from this level, this can just take out the liquidity above this high before it continues to come down. But it's not going to be complete if we don't check it with daily open high low close. We can see the way market opened here, and we have this level. But price might not mention. Today is Thursday, so we've got to see price might not actually want to close below this level, or anything can happen. Anything can happen. You just have to be very, 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 very. And as you can see, price monthly remain just 1 day and 13 hours, which means monthly candle is going to close tomorrow, which is Friday. So and anything can happen from that particular level. So we have this is our open high low close on weekly, and on daily we see what price is doing. So now if we're going to go with our analysis on what is happening, I can see that this particular level here, what happened yesterday, we reacted from this internal structure. we are reacted from this internal structure and prices going forward. But as we can see, the low of this daily candle is yet to be formed, which means we can still have some kind of movement into this particular level. Can have some movement into this particular. So with what price is doing on daily, this particular leg here, I'm kind of suspecting that we might want to be creating an internal structure on this level for price to come lower. So, but we're going to patiently wait and try and see what the price is going to unfold for us. So, looking at 4 hour again, we can see this particular level that okay, price is still reacting from the leg. Now we are caught in between two stops. We have this level here. Let's use our now. Here happens to be our strong low. Okay, let's take out this ones. So here happens to be our strong low in the market. That's bad network there. So if that place happens to be our strong low, and okay, and we have this leg to be our weak high where we are anticipating price getting into and taking out liquidity. So then we will now begin to try and see what is happening in between all those levels now. So if we check this level here, if we check this particular level, you can see an imbalance as we transcended the internal structure. All these internal structures are not holding, and we have this level sending price into the highs, and which was is actually a very good thing in the market because there is no way we're going to have an internal structure on daily and uh, not kind of give us what is it called from the action in the area. So what we're going to do is daily, we try and pick okay. So let's use this something here. Daily internal structure transform that leg and for let's see. Okay, so here happens to be our strong low, which we are expecting price to protect. And here happens to be our weak eye where we are expecting external liquidity from. So internal liquidity has been generated and taken, but if we check the internal liquidity here, I don't believe that okay, internal liquidity, even though it has been generated and taken from this particular level, but the reaction we are having from here is not strong enough for us to send price into the eyes. So we've got to be very, very careful with the way we follow through on this one. Because even though we enter aggressively from this leg here, price can continue to, I mean, can still come to reverse with what price is doing from this leg here. This leg is threatened, look threatened to me. So I don't believe in this buy any longer. I told us yesterday, even though our sell is still intact, but from what we have here, I still believe in sell more than buy. So I still believe in sell more than buy. So at least for now on what is it called on minor structure anyway. But our trade is still intact. Still have our trade going. Still have the two trades going. So we have our buy still going and we have our sell going. So but without over analyzing, we are just trying to see what price is telling us. Because from this level to this level we have a shift. And for the fact that the shift hold on lower time frame and it closes below this low here, gives us something we call MSS in the markets. I mean, yes, that's trend change. Trend has changed from that level, which means we have a structural break. And here we have MSS, major MSS in the market. And if I thought this leg now can be serving as a very strong internal high. So here will be our weak low. That's if you adventure. It's an internal is a structure within structure anyway. and here can be our weekly low. And if price react appropriately from this particular level here, then we can have that low being taken, and our sell can still give us our proper buy. So what we're going to do is we'll continue with our trade. We won't take anything out. And here give us 1 to 4, but we did not take it. But here now we've established another structure within structure, which this level happens to be the 50%. But nonetheless, we are not dealing with that. And as you can see, this level also has properly done it's 50% as well. So we've moved deeper into the something, and I guess we can sell from that particular place too. So these are daily range. We have this structure, major structure of 4 hour, and another structure. So we have to deal with lower time frame structures. So structure within structure, we have this leg, and we have this level. But from what we have here, our buy is still going, our sell is going as well. So our sell is also going. But from this particular leg, our buy, which we are expecting some kind of movement from, the fact that it happened yesterday night, I not literally, because we are looking for breaker block on lower time frame. And as you can see, even though it gives us some appropriate something, but nonetheless, I don't believe I can bank on the buy, at least for now, with what is there. So with liquidity being taken above this high and this level trading. So I guess we're going to continue with our yesterday trade. But from what we are having at this particular level, I kind of want to believe in sell from here. If we have price close below this low, then we can just continue. We can try and continue to sell from the area. So let's check for our candle. So you can see the liquidity above the high was taken, and price can just continue to come down. So anything can happen from the place, I guess. So we're going to anticipate either whether price is going to close below this low. If price managed to close below this low, then I guess we're going to have a buy from the level. This is the leg holding price back. But from the reaction we have here, the liquidity above this level was taken, and here happens to be the breaker block that sponsor this leg, happens to be the breaker block that sponsor this liquidity being taken, and we've broken below it, which this happens to be our shift in the market. So if this happens to be our shift, then we'll be waiting for price to close below this low. And mind you, with what price has done here again, if price should close below this low now, this will be our next anticipatory level that will be anticipating that price should close below. And if price close below that level, then we can be looking for shorts from this level to this level. Or if you want to be very something in the market, we can take that at this O level so that at least if price eventually come back to do some things in the market, you'll still be safe. But nonetheless, this is the appropriate level to take trades from if you are not taking it from this level. So personally, I'll be taking it from this level. So that's provided price close below anyway. Or if you are just joining, I will advise you take your trades from this level, because before you watch the video to this level, price might have closed below this low. So if price close below this low, then you take your entry from here, and your stop loss will be to this place. So, but nonetheless, that's 18 pips in the market, 185 pips, and that will give us 185 pips in the market times 95, 92.5 pips, something in the market. So if price close below this low, we're going to have a very low something. And mind you, price it is still bouncing on the level that we are expecting for us to get to yesterday. But nonetheless, anything can happen in the market. So this is going to be our additional something, provided this level is close to below. Don't forget. So me, I'm here already because I was anticipating this leg to close, but it's a risky trade for me. But nonetheless, you that will be watching later, if you take this, if this low was close below, then you can be anticipating to sell from this level, provided it's close below, and your stop loss is going to be there. So, so I guess that will be all, and that will be our trade, additional trade with what we analyzed yesterday. And thank you for watching. Pray we become successful and profitable in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you. Cheryl, very nice day.